we want to see the other top 2 teams. So right now that is going to be Cloud9 Tokushido leading Proslayers versus OvenPizza GG. I'm not entirely sure who they're...
these guys like legit sponsored by Cloud9 or...
No, just the guy, just the guy's name.
That's one thing.
I was like...
That would be pretty cool.
So just go over this real quickly here. We got Lulu in the top lane. She's a AP Mage caster. We have Ari on Dogsy playing Ari. Popstar Ari. Just had to throw that out for a little swag there. We have Jarvan in the jungle, and that is going to be played by X-Phenom. Guys, I will request you get easier to pronounce names. That's just my only complaint for this tournament. We have Crazy Legs working his crazy legs back into the bot lane on Thresh and support. We have Wing Pao winging his way around on Corki. I mean, he's a flying little contraption. The names are very fitting here. We have on the other team, Ginger Heraclino on AD carry for Caitlyn. I'm just going to call him Caitlyn from now on. Blue Chevy.
Chewy.
Blue Chewy, that's awesome. Playing Leona as support.
Your best Chewy impression.
I can't.
That's pretty good.
I can't do it. All right, Adam wins our Chewy impression competition. We'll make sure to get him a prize here. We have
already got Tron.
Nero Kanza playing a Mumu. Mumu's kind of a tanky little guy. Really good initiation person. Syndra is going to be in the mid lane, just really strong burst damage, a lot of crowd control.
I like the name. I am Brute.
All right, now both of these guys are playing around each other. We have 3 people from each team in the mid lane. Looks like he was thinking about.
He was thinking about an engage, but he didn't have vision on anybody there.
Exactly.
That mid lane had been moving over, but that bush was uncovered, and 2 people in there. So 2 people were in there. So
what we're seeing here is actually a lot of advanced tactics, a lot of reading what the enemy's doing and predicting where they're going to be. So he predicted that they were going to be in the bush, almost went for it, but decided against it, and probably for the better, because I don't know that Popstar Ari would have been able to enclose. And Jarvan's going over, just kind of wanted to check. He's just saying, hey guys, I'm going to back out now. How are you?
Pressure down mid, but right now...
Now Darius is coming down from the top lane as well. Now,
looks like he's staying.
We got Dunkmaster Darius. Just want to throw that out there. He's kind of a legendary skin. He costs $20 just for particle effects.
Just came out.
Pretty much worth it. Popstar Ari, her ult did go, so that's going to be a little bit of a initiation / disengage gone for Ari.
So if we're going to look at this game, since we kind of had to skip in ahead, the gold is about tied right now, which is pretty remarkable considering that. I can't think of the name. I'm sorry. Is this the pizza?
OvenPizza GG.
OvenPizza GG on the red side has already taken 1 tower, and then blue side has taken already 1 dragon. So, but we're looking at these comps. Blue side has a more magic damage related team. So what they're going to want to do, red side, is to build more MR based damage or tank. Right now, you can see the Merc Treads coming out on Amumu, the Athene's Unholy Grail coming out on Syndra, very great item. The Hex Drinker coming out on the top lane Darius.
Damage.
So if you're running a bunch of casters, are you doing a strat that's like, I gotta win this game in 30 minutes or we're gonna lose, kind of?
No, that could jump from caster to caster. Some do more damage mid, late, or early.
Because there's some that also have an item that their auto attacks will do more damage based off of how much ability power, so magic damage that they have.
Interesting.
And so like every time they Lichbane is a specific one I'm thinking about, but there's also Nashers too, some other ones. But Lichbane, every time you use a skill, it's gonna amplify your auto attack damage based off of how much total ability power, so magic damage, you have built onto your champion. So there's a few things you can do, and that makes it so that a caster, one of your mages, can definitely split push if you need to. Twisted Fate's notorious a champion for that, because he has a ultimate that lets him teleport around the map, but he's not in that game, so we won't focus on it. But that's just an example.
The item that Ethan is speaking of, Lulu will buy, because she is a
Lulu up here.
Yep, pretty auto attack reliant mage. She's also more of a support based tank top. She fits into a lot of different comps just for the fact that she can save people.
She can do a lot of different things.
But they have toned her down recently, so The pick was kind of strange to me, but she's still very strong.
You know, I mean, actually it makes a really good sense if she can get an ultimate onto Jarvan, because Jarvan throws his flag down, and then he flies to his flag, popping people up who are caught in between, which is like the best form of crowd control. And then he creates kind of a little arena that people can't escape from. And so what happens then is Lulu pops people up while they're inside there after they've just been popped up. So it's just kind of like this double whammy of everybody's flying up into the air.
Sure.
It's kind of
it's a lot like what's her name from the fighter? She like gets into a fight.
Oh, Legion Commander.
Legion Commander. It's kind of like that.
That kind of
locks them up into he locks them up into a big circle that they can't break out of the wall unless they flash or get out of there or something like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's basically what Jarvan. Where did Jarvan go? Which team is down? I don't know. Jarvan's hiding.
Oh, down. You just went past him. You're left.
There he is. He was hiding in the bush. Bush control OP. That's Jarvan right
so
there.
So we've been at 6-6 since we joined this. So is this more of like a passive farming? Like I'm gonna go late game.
We got see right there. That's what I'm talking about. We had the Jarvan go in. Lulu popped him up. Looks like now Syndra isn't going to go down. She's going to be able to stay in the back, use her spells from a long range. Now Lulu's also poking away from Jarvan's going back in, put a little bit of damage on, back off. Basically just trying at this point, they know that they're not going to get a kill, but he's trying to whittle him down is what he's trying to do. And so now they have a lot of pressure on this tournament. They have 5 people at this turret, and they are not strong enough to defend
they're
that.
rotating down the dragon.
They're going to, because they took that objective, now they're going to be able to rotate down. They're making sure to take down all the vision. Now red, they know that red team knows that they're going for dragon because they had a ward there. It did just get caught, so there's not anything that they could do about it.
What does dragon do for you? Is it just like gold bonus? Like
dragon is a map gold XP bonus, so it's like a turret that respawns.
So it's global objective. They get 170 gold apiece.
And then it scales up more.
170 gold apiece and scales up from there, and they get experience for it.
Now this buff that they just took right there, what that does is it gives cooldown reduction and also mana regen. So the blue bars, Lulu's obviously low on mana right here. Each skill costs a certain amount of mana, so 80 mana for that, 65, and the ultimate costs 100. She currently has 325, so she can do like 2 or 3 rounds of skills at the moment. Nice. But if she had blue buff, that would just constantly be refreshing. So kind of think like Black Lotus if you play Magic.
Okay.
From my understanding, that's kind of what it would be. Just kind of like refreshes mana. All right. Sorry if that explanation was off.
I thought you were comparing a price here. I was like,
oh no. Black Lotus is like a $30,000 to $100,000 Magic the Gathering card. So they're definitely taking a little bit control of.
The map looks kind of strange right now. Both top side turrets are down. Red side mid turret is down. Is blue? I can't tell. Nope, it's still standing.
Blue is not down.
So now in this position, blue side has the gold advantage, which means they probably have the item advantage right now too.
It's Caitlyn.
If we look at the 80 carries, which are your prime source of damage, the Corki is much higher right now, and he has a better mid-game spike than Caitlyn. She has no attack speed item yet compared to his Trinity Force and Bloodthirster, which could be a good build, could be a strange build to some. It works by either way. The junglers right now, the Amumu's starting to build up his tank, and Jarvan's got his Spirit Lizard, he's got his mobile boots, and he's got a Sight Stone even, so he's...
That guy holds basketball.
Yeah.
Yes. He's Dunk Master.
Dunk Master, alright.
Yeah. He will dunk you to death.
He basically just slams the hoop over your head.
I can dig it.
Alright, we got an initiation going on to... and Ari takes down... I'm going to jump back a few seconds here because that was very unsuspecting. He's got about 4/5 of his health here going into this, and it looks like Ari is going to just go straight in with tons of damage.
He missed the stun. He missed the drop. There was nothing.
Oh my goodness! There was just complete outplay by Ari. So very good play by Dogsy Disunagi Ari.
Yep.
So what that's going to do for the map now is the blue team has a little bit more pressure. They have a little bit of free time to go ahead, take their buffs, take their advantages that way. They're going to try and push in. You see Thresh here is saying, hey guys, come help me. I know something's going on over here, but they don't have quite enough support. Jarvan's in the top side, so they're going to back off of that a little bit. But now they're starting to kind of regather. They're starting to push up the mid lane. Side lanes are kind of even, but I think they still currently have a little bit of an advantage.
So they're dominating the lanes. They're dominating the jungle.
Sure thing, sure thing. Alrighty. Alright, we got some volume control fixed there. Sorry about the little discord there. And I think that should probably help a little bit. Let me know if that's good for you guys and everything like that.
Alright, if we're taking a look at where we are right now, blue side still has the lead in towers, gold, kills, and objectives. So it's swinging in their favor, but if we look at the team comps, later in the game, the Amumu, Syndra, and Caitlyn will probably be able to outdamage the Ahri. The Alulu will be kind of a weird pick. Jarvan will become just a frail tank, and Corky will hit a better mid-game spike, but his late game could match Caitlyn.
Who's got the best late game of the two teams?
Of these two teams right now, on their current kind of build paths, I'm going to go with blue side, just because they have a better team fighting, but it depends. Syndra's good for picking every single kill. So.
And so is Mumu. Mumu can definitely lock down an enemy team. If Mumu, what he does is he tosses his bandages out, pulls himself to him, and then he has an ultimate that locks everybody in place in a circle.
So it's clockwork. Hey.
Yeah. Sure.
All right,
there you go. There you go. So Alex here helping explain things from the Dota perspective of sight. He's never played League of Legends before.
There's no basketball hoops in Dota, man. So
there's no basketball hoops there.
You got to get on this level.
All right, so Caitlyn taking a huge damage. That is really big. That's going to give them a huge advantage on the side of
no Cataclysm right now, so I'm not sure if they're looking to dive, but they might be able to get a charm off. Same with the Flay.
So I'm just going to kind of keep the screen on it. Everybody's kind of backing off a little bit, going back and forward. You got to play it to the minions. Now, Proslayers are trying to...
Syndra's hit.
And that's going to be really big. So now Syndra doesn't have a lot of life, so if they engage, happen to get a good pick on her, they're not going to be able to do a whole lot against her.
So red team's obviously kind of getting gold here. So what do they got to do? I mean, do they have a chance of pulling this back in? Like,
they sure do.
Do you get aggressive, or how do you turn it around?
To come back from
so right now, if they were, like, for example, to like catch Corky out by himself because everybody else had gone back, that would have been a way that they could have come back, or came back. Obviously didn't happen that way.
The comp they have is
you gotta
good
have
for picking
stragglers. And Ahri's right there.
See.
C9 Tokishido, he didn't. I don't know if he wasn't able to see Ahri to the side there. I think he was in vision, but he could have pulled her. So that was kind of a misplay by him. Dunkmaster Darius could have
punishing them
dunked
for being out of position. They're taking that free mid turret now.
And so because they were backing at such a slow pace and they were kind of going all over the place before backing and not backing all as one, they weren't able to get back to the turret as one group to stop this 5-man push that came back. So they took advantage of... I
didn't even notice he dribbles as long as he walks.
That's pretty awesome.
All right.
Looks like Dragon is coming back up. So it is up. Crazy Legs is going to take down the Vision. Dragon is going to go down without any resistance. That's more gold. That's going to make the gold difference 6K in favor of OvenPizza GG. And got a little excitement coming down. Syndra goes down to an Ahri initiation. That was beautiful. Now I was talking to I want to say it was C9 Tokishido earlier. And Dogsi Nisunagi was actually telling me about how good this Ahri was at playing. You see, he just systematically tore them apart. And, you know, that might be a game for... We got a pentakill on Corky. Let's go ahead and rewind that a little bit. A little round of applause to Corky. Let's see how that played out there. We got
right, 3-man Cataclysm.
All right, one more. I'm going to go back just a little bit more. Got to see the penta. So first, he takes down Syndra. Now, I'm still going to have to say that a lot of this was Ahri doing the initiating, but Corky's able to systematically pick up the kills, gets a double kill with his ultimate bomb right there, and is finally able to pick up the
Darius comes in.
The quadra kill off of Mumu, and then he goes for Tokishido, and that is the pentakill right there. Let's jump to live. They are still dead. That is going off.
And unfortunately, death timers are so low right now that
they're pinging the Baron right now. Not sure if they're gonna get it. They're just gonna take their victory back off. I'm not sure if they're still gonna go for it. They might have enough damage to do it without Jarvan, but Jarvan needs to get back.
Alright, we got a giant lizard. What is this thing?
Alright, his name is Baron Nasher.
Giant lizard.
Basically, he's the big objective on this game. If you take him, you get a buff across your entire team that gives you health regen, damage, AP,
a lot of CS for Lulu in the bot lane.
His stats alone that he gives you is about 10k gold. So, and plus you get gold from him in general. But the team that takes him is usually on the winning side. They'll take it just so they can end the game and break the barrier or break the wall into their base to get the end
that extra push.
Yep,
push over the top.
Exactly.
It's a very contested thing, and both of these junglers have a very high potential chance to steal it, just because they both have a way to get in very easily.
So you can pop in and steal the last hit, and you give your team the whole buff, huh?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Nice.
And the gold.
Nice.
So, that's what they call going for the gold. Nasher equals Roshan backwards. There you go.
Hey.
I don't know if that was on purpose or not. Probably was. Actually, from what I remember, Dota was actually a branch off of the people who made the first Dota. Am I correct in saying that? Do you have any information, Daslam over here?
Wait, I played the first Dota. What are you saying?
I think some of the people who made the first Dota, and Caitlyn goes down, followed by Leona, and that is going to be a really big advantage.
What are they going to do from here?
This game is pretty much gone. Jarvan, just trapping the Amumu in there. There's nowhere to go. He's saying, you're mine.
25 seconds on the lowest death timer here. They're probably going to just go straight in and take the entire base.
Dasi Nasugu getting a little excited, just kind of, popping his ult, going in.
They're ending this game now.
Crazy Legs taking Bow Tower, goes very low.
Look at Darius.
But they are just going to take this down. I'm not sure if Jarvan's dropped his standard. It does give his team armor and attack speed, which helps them take this objective. And this is going to be Game 3 OvenPizza GG for the win versus Proslayers. So congratulations to OvenPizza GG.